It's your boy Soosh, the blue hair bomber, right here on Hot 103.5, Sacramento's hit music station, and I'm kicking it in the booth with a man who goes by like 25 different nicknames depending on what record you're listening to. It's the homie Susie 6-Speed. IAMSU in the building. What's happening?
Clurb.
That's all I get is a clurb.
Now what's up, guys? How you doing?
I don't even get a signature.
Hey.
All right. So we're kicking it here celebrating today, man.
Right.
That album, I'm mad excited to be real with you, bro.
I'm also equally excited.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's going into it? Like what do we need to know, expecting out of Sincerely Yours?
What you need to know and what you need to expect is that this is going to be a defining moment for California. This is probably the biggest album of all time. And I'm independent, and we from Richmond.
Dude, so, and it's funny that you say that because I was just having a talk with one of our promotions directors just a second ago, and he was like, so are you excited about this? I was like, you have to understand, dude, like HBK is about to take over the world within the next 3 months.
The full world.
I'm saying
that you said that.
I put it to the universe. Last time Pilo was here, he said as long as I speak it in the universe, it's got to happen. Which, by the way, he said that's why there is going to be a swag in 2014. Pilo said that, just saying.
Wow. Hey, put it in the universe. Nah, we big believers in the power of energy.
Yeah.
So whatever you put into the universe, you got to expect to get it.
All right, so I'm expecting the swag in 2014.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's in the air now. Hopefully.
It's out there now. And so one of the things, speaking of like swag in 2014, I got to know, like, a lot of people really don't understand exactly HBK yet. So what can you put out there for people to understand about HBK? Like, what do they need to know about HBK?
So basically what people need to know is that we honestly just a group of friends, and we really just enjoy making music first and most importantly, and we just really care about our art, you know what I mean? And we just a collective of different individuals. We all come from a similar background, but we all got our own things that make us unique at the same time. So yeah, we're just a good group of friends, and we really just like having a good time.
Yeah, and we talked about this too, is when you do a lot of shows and stuff, we've all kind of noticed that every show, it's no longer a concert anymore. It's a party. Right. Every single time. Mm-hmm. I mean, and the countless shows that we've done here in SAC, just like me being there with you guys. When we did the $1 Million Afro Tour in Seattle. I was there with you. And we did it here in SAC. And I can tell you, like, we had the biggest parties, but there were no fights either. No fights. That's what it's all about, bro. Throw parties, not fists, bro. If you tuned in to Cool John and his whole thing. The Schmop Life motto. Yeah, bro. It's Schmop Life for life, bro. So there's HBK, Schmop Life, CFOPA. Is that considered some like another entity too? Well, that's actually my question, because there's Believer Circle. Are these all like different entities, or are they like one big collective of things that all kind of mean the same thing? It's different entities, but we all got the same intent, and that's just to spread this positive movement that we got. Okay. Definitely got the same intent. And I was just thinking too, I don't remember what project it was, but I do remember there was one of your projects that has a whole speech from Cool John. Yeah, it was Kill 2. Okay, that's what it was, and it was the whole like come up of like what happened and how you guys got together. Yeah. Can you kind of like touch on that? Like how did that all happen? Okay, so I've been knowing Pilo and Chief from high school, you know what I mean, and we had other friends that we connected us, and I met Ricey and them later. Ricey and Cool John and Rance at the time, and Skip and all of them. I met them and when I started in college when I was about 17. So, but we've been knowing each other for at least 7 years at the least. My newest friends, you feel me? So I've been knowing Chief even longer than that. So okay, and so that just led to like you guys getting together to spread music together. Yeah, we would all go to Chief's house and record. You feel me? And just from there, it just started to grow. And John noticed that it was starting to get serious. He started burning my music on CDs and just telling everybody around the city, like, oh yeah, Soo's finna rap, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is before he was even rapping, you feel me? So yeah, he put a lot of his energy and his time, and I super appreciate him for that, because he took a leap of faith at the time. A leap of faith that has come a very, very long way, too. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Because people was not really understanding what I was trying to do. But then the fact that John was just such a respected person and people respected his opinion, it made people take my music more seriously. You feel me? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in all of that, one of my favorite questions to ask is, when was it, and what, I know you have to remember what you were doing, the moment that you realized, damn, I made it. I still don't feel like I made anything. You don't? No. Because most people out here would say, like, dog, you're doing it. So, like,
we just working really hard, man, and I'm
Yeah.
thankful for everything that God's blessed us with. But I feel like there's so much more to do. I feel like we just getting started.
so in you saying that, what are the goals that you're looking at reaching for?
We're just more importantly just the music. We want to have the defining sound,
Yeah.
of our area, of this time period. I want people to look back on 2014 and the upcoming years like this was the time when Sue and HBK and all of them was doing this.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's what we want to do.
The year of the horse, which is also my year.
Wow.
So I'm excited about that
Absolutely.
too. One of the other things I wanted to ask you is I noticed that in a couple of verses now you've mentioned people biting the sound. Like the Invasion beat sound for one, the HBK sound altogether. Where did you start noticing this, and how defined were the moments when you realized that?
I don't even want to acknowledge all that right now.
No, you want to touch
It's
on it?
it's about the album. We about spreading love.
Yeah, I feel you.
There's no sense in wasting
Yeah, I feel you.
energy on that.
So then, are we I know we're talking about, I know there's gonna have to be some Invasion Beats joints on that album.
Oh, the whole thing, pretty much.
The whole thing?
It's I got some beats from the business. I got 3 from the business. I got 1 from Jake One, and I got a beat from Chasing Cash and Trackademics. But other than that, it's all Invasion.
That's a really dope spread of production, including
yeah.
to blend in with the Invasion production for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm a huge fan of Jake One and everybody that produced on the album. I'm a big fan of their beats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so I have to, because we have HBK in the building for one, I have to thank you guys, because I also had the conversation with a couple of people a couple of weeks ago about how there really weren't any party anthems coming out anymore. There's a whole series of party anthems from like Yin Yang Twins, all those dudes that were doing like the crunk party anthems for a while, and then all of a sudden it just started going only ratchet. And then there's this whole realm of actual party anthem records coming out of the Bay right now.
Yeah.
And I have to say that most and almost all of them are coming out of HBK, and I appreciate that a lot.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Well, we came from that aspect. Like I was saying, John was throwing parties at his house,
Right.
and it was getting to the point where it was really big, and the music that was played there was taken serious. So whatever he played, he was like breaking records at his house. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we just came out of that element. We were making music to get played at his parties.
That's tight.
So yeah.
So it's almost like Cool John was like that New York DJ Red Alert type. Like he was doing that for the Bay.
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
That's tight. And
he's
so,
super embedded.
all right, the last question that I really need to know: what does it take for somebody like me to join HBK?
I feel like everybody's in HBK, man. Our spirit's worldwide. If you're trying to do something positive, if you're working really hard at your craft, then you're one of us. You're a heartbreaker too.
All right. Well, I'm very appreciative of that answer, because the last time when Pilo was here, he said something about eating like a raw lobster.
That's another stipulation. You gotta eat an uncooked lobster, and you have to cage fight Clear Beats.
You know what? I think that was one of the answers that came up last time.
Yeah. That was pretty much just what we came to a conclusion. What you need to do if you want to be in a group.
All right, raw lobster and cage fight Kuya Beats.
Yeah.
That sounds like a daunting task.
Very daunting task. A 3-second pin also with the Clear Beats fight.
So, but who's reffing?
I'm not gonna ref. I don't know if I'm trying to see that.
Yo, P, you reffing?
Pillow
I don't know,
correct.
man. It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird. Chief correct. Chief referee.
All right. Well, if is there anything else you want to let the people know in
May
Sacramento?
13th, man. That's what I want to let Sac know. And I love Sac. I love the girls in Sac. Much love to Sac.
Oh, by the way, we told Cans over here that that Hipster Girls is dedicated to her.
Hey, you got the flannel around your waist, man. Shouts out to you. It's all about Sac right now.
We needed to
man.
make sure we got that out there. Jay was gonna make sure we said that at some point anyway. So, but thank you so much for coming by, man.
Thank
It's
you,
always
bro.
good seeing you. I mean, the last time we were kicking it with each other, it was like you buying a bunch of BBC and ice cream.
Yeah, I was hella juiced.
We'll do it all over again, bro. We
It's
still make
all
that
good.
happen,
It's
man.
all good.
All right, man. Once again, that's the man IAMSU, HBK in the building. Thank you for rocking with us, man. Hot 103.5.